Good morning, dear. Grandpa has some gifts for you this morning. I got them all from the thrift store. And guess what? They're all in miniature. I have them all here in a cigar box. Oh. Let's take a look at our first item. I've selected all these items especially for you. And I know how much you like animals, and especially kitties. Now, what would you like to do with him? Would you like to give him, keep him, or give him? You'd like to give him to the cat lady down the street. How kind of you. How very kind of you. I know how much you like coffee and tea. Aren't these nice? Now, what would you like to do with these? Would you like to keep them, or would you like to give them away? You'd like to give them to the lunch lady at school. How nice. Oh, well, here they are. You're very kind. And with your coffee and tea, you have to have a cup and a little saucer. Now, what would you like to do with these? Would you like to keep them, or would you like to give them away? Oh, you'd like to give them to the bus driver because he likes coffee and tea. How very kind of you. I know how much you like fruit. What would you like to do with these? You'd like to give them to the fruit stand lady down the street. How very kind. You're very kind. I know how much you love going to the beach. Now, what would you like to do with these? Would you like to keep them, or would you like to give them away? You'd like to give them to the lifeguard at the beach. How very kind. I know how much you like sweets. Smells like vanilla. What would you like to do with this? Would you like to keep it, or would you like to give it away? You'd like to give it to the baker down the street. Oh. How kind of you. I know how much you like honey. Do you know where honey comes from? It comes from bees. Now, what would you like to do with him? You'd like to give him to your science teacher. Oh, he would like that. You're very generous. He would really appreciate that. You are so generous and so kind. I know how much you like spicy food. Look at this. Now then, what would you like to do with this? Do you want to keep it, or do you want to give it away? You want to give it to the cook or the chef at the corner cafe. How kind of you. How generous of you. You are very kind and a very generous person. I know how much you like bunnies. Look at this. Isn't he cute? Now, what would you like to do with him? Would you like to keep him, or would you like to give him to someone? You'd like to give him to your cousin. How very kind of you. He will appreciate that. Thank you. I know how much you love nature. I think you would like these. Do you know what they are? They're seeds. See them? They're seeds. What would you like to do with these? Would you like to keep them and maybe plant them? Or would you like to give them away? You'd like to give them away to the farmer just down the road from you. How very kind of you. I'll bet he will plant them for you. I know how you like to collect eggs in Grandpa's chicken coop. What about this? Now, what would you like to do with this? You would like to give it to the farmer's wife down the road. She will love to have this. How kind of you. I know how much you like flowers. Look at what I have. Now, what would you like to do with it? What would you like to do with this? Would you like to keep it, or would you like to give it away? You'd like to give it to your mother. Oh, how nice. How very nice. You're very generous. I know how much you like makeup. Look at this. This is a pretend lipstick. Now, would you like to keep this, or would you like to give it away? Oh, you'd like to give it to the lady who cuts your hair. Oh, I'll bet she will like this. Here it is. How very generous of you. You're very kind. I know how much you like ice cold drinks. What does it smell like? Smells like watermelon. Yes. Now, what would you like to do with this? You'd like to give it to your gym teacher. I'm sure she would appreciate that. You're so kind and generous. I know how you like to ride around in sporty cars. Look at what I have. Now then, what would you like to do with this? Isn't it pretty? Ah, what would you like to do? Do you want to keep it or do you want to give it to somebody? Oh, you would like to give it to your brother. Oh, I'll bet he will like this. Oh, oh, all right. Here it is. Ah, you are so kind and so generous. So kind. Do you know, Grandpa is so proud of you. You are such a generous, kind person. You've given away all of your gifts. And do you know what Grandpa is going to do for you? Tomorrow, you and Grandpa are going to go to the thrift store and you can pick out anything you want. Anything you want because you have been so generous and so kind, and I'm sure all of your friends and relatives will appreciate all your kindness and all the things that you have given to them. You're very kind and I'm very proud of you. I love you.